Shabbat Shalom. This Shabbat, we read Parasha Bamidbar. The name of the weekly Torah portion is determined by the first word that appears in it. So are the names of the 5 books of the Torah. The name is determined by the first word appearing in it, and not necessarily according to its content. The Hebrew name Bamidbar means in the desert, based on the first words of the parasha. The Lord spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting in the desert of Sinai. The English name is Numbers, because of the book of Numbers is full of numbers. The book of Numbers begins with a commandment given to Moses. You and Aaron are to count according to their divisions all the men in Israel who are 20 years old or more and able to serve in the army. There is a contrast between being in the desert and conducting a census. There are no rules in the desert. There are no laws. It's limitless. Desert dwellers do not have much property. There are storms in the desert. It is where we break the tablets of the covenant. The desert is an anarchy, a situation without order. A census is the opposite. Its purpose is to bring order, a framework in government. When we read the weekly Torah portion, we feel as though we are reading the report of the statistical department of Sinai Desert that somehow accidentally entered the Bible. Each person is recorded according to their family and tribe, where they camped and under which flag and banner they traveled. In another month and a half, where we read Parashat Balak, it appears that the order is working. And it's difficult for Bilam to find a breach in the people. He cannot find a place from where to curse the people of Israel. He must move from place to place. From the highest of vantage points, he sees order. He sees the people of Israel dwelling in tribes, each under their camp and each under their flag. What was Bilam looking for? Bilam sought a place or a way to break the unity of the people and allow for division. Finally, Bilam blessed the people of Israel with a famous blessing. How beautiful are your tents, Jacob, your dwelling places, Israel. It's a wonder in itself. I guess the amount of arguments was probably low, and not many fights about, why does this tribe get more grasslands? Why are they closer to the water? Why are they here or there? The people must have been united. Some say that it was the desert that helped unite the people. In the desert, there are no streetlights. Day is day, night is night. There's no air conditioning. There's nothing to distract us, no TV. And suddenly, we find that we cannot exist alone. We need each other in order to survive. We have to lend each other a hand to help. From here grows loyalty, mutual responsibility, an ideal. And even from here, from the desert, grows a nation. And everyone is uniform, according to the commandment, either stopping to camp or rising to continue on the journey, each of them under their standard, according to the banner of the tribe. What is a banner or a flag? And why is this flag so important? Each country has a flag. Each country has rules how to treat the flag. The importance of a flag as a symbol is expressed in Theodor Herzl's words in the letter to Baron Hirsch. What is a flag? A pole and a piece of cloth? No, sir. A flag is greater than this. With a flag, people are led to wherever you want, even to the chosen land. For a flag, people live and die. It is the one thing people are willing to die for. In this context, we read the words of David Wolfson regarding the Israeli flag. In the order of our leader Herzl, I came to Basel to make all the preparations for the first Congress. Among many questions that occupied me then was one. With what flag will we decorate the Congress Hall? What are its colors? We do not have a flag. This idea was very painful for me. We must create the flag. But what colors should we choose? And then an idea became clear in my mind. Indeed, we have a flag. White and blue. the prayer shawl in which we wrap ourselves in prayer. This prayer shawl is our symbol. We will remove the talit from its case and unfurl it before the eyes of Israel and the eyes of all the nations. Then I ordered a blue and white flag with the Star of David drawn on it. And so our national flag came into being. A flag symbolizes a vision, our belonging as human beings to a common idea. Therefore, every nation has a flag. Every company has a logo. As believers, our vision is to be a lighthouse, to shine Yeshua's light, the light of the Torah, and to draw others closer to faith, according to Yeshua's words in Matthew 5. You are the light of the world. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. The vision of the local congregation is to build a supportive and constructive community that will enable believers to grow and strengthen together. And the call is to serve the flag, to serve the vision. It is a call to do something for the members of the local community, to build the social and volunteering aspects of the congregation. In Hebrew, we have a phrase, to be called to the flag. This means to be called to contribute, to give from yourself at your own expense for the vision, for the community, or for the country, even to fight for the ideal of the nation under the same flag. In Israel, in the IDF, when there is a call to the flag, what we call Order 8, the response rate is about 110 to 115%. How is this possible? 110%? How? For regular military reserve duty, training, or standard operation, there is about 75 to 80% response rate. Reserve military units make their plans according to an 80% response rate. This is the case because people are under pressure at work, or there's a new baby at home, or people are out of the country, and many other reasons and excuses. But in the case of war, like in Lebanon, 2006, or large-scale operations like those in Gaza in 2008 and 2014, there is a higher response rate, even when it's dangerous, when there is a risk of loss of life. This is because we are being called upon to protect our homes, to protect our families. Those wars are not a privilege, they're a duty. In other words, our homes are under attack and we must protect them. The above 100% response rate is due to people who are out of the system. Either they're older people or people that are otherwise removed from the system. But upon hearing their friends getting called up or reading about it in the news, they simply show up at military bases, ready to serve. We too are called to the flag. We are called upon to stand behind the vision and serve. However, we're also called to be a flag, to be a symbol of what is good, right, true. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Yeshua's commandment is very clear, that people may see us, our faith, our joy, and our deeds, and through those they will come to know God. We are required to be kind and patient, to show love, joy, peace, and sincerity. Indeed, if we do not have joy and true love in our hearts, what then do we have to offer the world? Now, not everyone is smiling and radiant by nature. There are days that it seems that the whole world is deep in depression or in a terrible state. But we have to change this perception. That is actually our mission of life. We have a duty to project happiness, to radiate peace, peace with the world and peace with ourselves. The world should see that we have something to offer, that we have joy to offer, that we have Yeshua to offer. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. This song by Keith Green is one of the best. It always fills me with joy. As believers, we must care to have lives that are full of light, and that light will attract people. People are supposed to see us and get inspired to improve their lives, get inspired to improve their families, and to draw near to the Creator of the world. May we have the power to grow strong together as a family and as a community, and to strengthen others in the name of Yeshua the Messiah. Shabbat Shalom.